and the sending of the ARVs. We'll recall that we have interim court order that was issued on Saturday that requested that we need to give the necessary medication that will ensure the safety of life. And if that ARVs is one of the requests that is being done, we have indicated that it will be done in a very coordinated manner. They know where to go, where the team is convening, where they will give those ARVs that will go down underground for the safety of, or as the emergency rescue, food and medical that was requested.
Welcome back to Top Present Entertainment. Now, guys, this thing of, okay, so let's start here. The Deputy Police Commissioner, National Police Commissioner, right, has said that the illegal miners who are refusing to come out in Stilfontein, they're going to be given ARVs. This comes after a letter resurfaced, or a letter was given by one of the illegal miners who had written a note, not a letter, had written a note and requesting for ARVs. Now, guys, you need to understand, these people are illegal miners, as we know, who are refusing to come out of the mine because they don't want to face the music. They don't want to be arrested. Why? Because they're illegal miners. They've broken several laws, right? That's one thing. But when I look back, so if you look back at what was happening last week, where the minister essentially said that, we're going to smoke them out. I'm using those words because they became popularized. The media houses were running with it and saying, oh, the minister is saying, going to smoke them out, going to kill them, and all of that. Sure. In the midst of all of this, I'm just thinking, Ogoti, South Africa really is a movie. South Africa is a movie. It's actually unbelievable. It's like we're being pranked, really. So there's that. And then second part, the issue of SPAZA shops, immigrants, sometimes and oftentimes illegal immigrants operating SPAZA shops in South Africa. Okay? Kids have been dying left, right, and center. Black kids, in black communities, black townships, have been dying. In Ghana, as a school-going children, from eating food supplied, that they buy, that they've been buying from these SPAZA shops. The government has taken a very long time to respond. They've, dragged their feet, in my personal opinion, and in a lot of people's personal opinions. And only recently, I believe it was last week, where the president, our president, finally said, okay, so I'm giving you guys, essentially telling the SPAZA shops owners that he is giving them 21 days to legally register the SPAZA shops. Giving them 21 days. Now, guys, if majority of these people are illegal immigrants, which law then allows them? How are they going to legally register their SPAZA shops? How are they doing that? Should we even be doing this? Should we not be actually closing down SPAZA shops and persecuting the people that are meant to be persecuted, and dealing with this, finding out if they have documents? Firstly, to be in the country, documents, what visas are they on, if they're on visas, and what permits them to run SPAZA shops, to really get to the bottom of this, what has happened. Because, guys, children's lives have been lost. There are parents who are grieving right this moment of their children, their futures that were bright. These are school-going children, primary school children who have died. And I'm not understanding this approach that our government is taking. I'm not understanding it. And then, going back again to the issue of illegal miners. We have illegal miners. Most of them who are illegal immigrants. They've broken several laws. They've gone into this country illegally, and they are in the illegal mines. And they're essentially telling the police our law enforcement that essentially they're showing them the middle finger. Like, we're not going to come out. These are law enforcement. Our law enforcement. These are our police. Which country in the world does this happen? Where else does this happen? You know, this is literally sending a message to other criminals that they can come in illegally into this country and they can do as they please. Because you know what? Nothing's going to happen. In fact, they're going to be provided with their needs while they commit a crime. It is absolutely insane. Essentially, they're, showing the middle finger to the state. Phela amaphoyisa awayesebenzela wona, asebenzela istate. So it's just baffling. It is baffling. What's also baffling is how the media houses have been reporting this whole thing. In my personal opinion, there's been a bias towards painting a wrong picture about South Africa. As if we don't care about human rights and the minister wants to smoke them out and all of that. As if we don't care about human rights. It is insane. It is insane. We are being given directives now by illegal miners. It is laughable. It's a movie shame. I bandla South Africa avideleleka and shame, but it is allowed. Imvume banayo futhi ukuthi basidelele. Imvume nje banayo ukuthi basidelele. Surely not. Yes, if we are going to country or go and space on, that's not yours. Yes, it might become your space at some point. It might become your country. But why can't you respect the laws of the country? So the letter, there's a letter that I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but there's a letter that one of the supposedly one of the legal miners, it does come from the legal miners, had written ukuthi they're requesting for ARVs. But bafuna ARVs balaphaya emgodini. They're not saying, oh, we're coming out as we've been instructed. No. They're not saying that. They're saying they want ARVs. Not because they want to come out. They don't want to come out to then receive ARVs, to then be treated for whatever else that they need medical attention for. No, they don't want to do that. In fact, they'd rather die in there at this point, it looks like, than face, the consequences of their actions. And you know what's actually also twisted is how some NGOs have been rallying behind them. It's wow. Aisha, every day South Africa it's a movie bandla. Every day it's a move. Why consider umfakadla mina? We get surprised nje. It's one thing after the other. Mina ngiyazi into nje ukuthi uzore disrespect abantu bomthetho. Ubathathe njengathi abayilutho. Phinde futhi uhulumeni wethu, phinde futhi athi yebo sobanika. Lokho abakudinga sobanika. At this point aba-order pizza bakithi. Let them order pizzas as well. Because, they can make those demands. Clearly, they can make those demands. What else do they need? Shem abasho. Because, wow, bazonikezwa. Hi guys, that's it for me. Please let me know what you think in the comment section and take care.